A new documentary is celebrating the life and influence of a music great. It's someone who called Nashville home for years.
And with everyone talking about that performer again, a friend is sharing stories and a bit of unheard music. News Channel 5's Forrest Sanders reports.
I have been very fortunate. I have worked with some of the greatest people in show business.
A music producer, Larry Ferguson's gotten to know true legends in studios and through his web series, Mr. Nashville Talks.
It's so good to be here with you.
It's always good to see you.
You were a pioneer. I have Leslie Jordan.
All of them have been amazing to meet, trailblazers, icons. But one meeting in a studio was something special. How about a hint?
Oh, Little Richard, yeah. It's like watching a master painter paint.
Berry Hill has all these murals of the music greats. Little Richard is connected to practically all of their stories. He's friends with James Brown, influenced Prince. Of course, he influenced Elvis too. Janis sang live duets with him. The Stones opened shows for him. The Beatles considered him one of the all-time greats. There's a reason Little Richard is considered the architect of rock and roll.
It all goes back to Little Richard. He seriously created the genre that we know today, really.
A few years back, Larry brought Richard in to record a track for a tribute album to legendary gospel singer Dottie Rambo.
I knew that it was in the presence of greatness. This was something that would never be repeated in my lifetime.
But then, a grand surprise. Larry ended up being good friends with Little Richard, bonding through scripture.
We were both Christian. He said I treated him with respect.
3 years after Little Richard's death, his influence on music is back in focus with the release of the documentary, Little Richard, I Am Everything. Larry's hoping to release that Dottie Rambo tribute album this year through a partnership with the Sweet Song Nashville label. Larry's letting us have a quick listen to the Richard track.
He's been the dearest friend a Little Richard has ever. He ain't never done me nothing but good.
It really makes me just thank God that he was my friend and that we got to make his very last recording.
I love that.
I'm Forrest Sanders, News Channel 5.